Hi, and welcome to day 3 of the Esther Challenge. Today we're going to be going over chapter 3 of the book of Esther. If you haven't read chapters 1 and 2, links are up here. If you have read chapters 1 and 2, you already know how we do this, so let's go. So chapter 2 ends off with the king, his life being saved by Mordecai, and chapter 3 opens up with the king honoring Haman. Who in the world is Haman? Haman is the last character in our story, and he's honored by the king giving him the most power of all the officials in the kingdom. So it became a thing that whenever Haman was walking around, that people would bow down to him, as a sign of respect. But our guy Mordecai here was basically saying that I don't respect this guy. I don't care how much power he has, I'm not bowing down to him. So when the word got around to Haman, Haman could have done, a couple things. He could have, met with Mordecai, over a cup of coffee, and, they could have talked things out. They could have fought about it. But he doesn't do any of those things. What he does is take it to level 250 and decides, because Mordecai is a Jew, he's going to eliminate all the Jews from the kingdom. So, yeah, it's a bit much. Seems legit, right? Yeah. So, he goes to the king and says, you got some Jews living in your kingdom, and the thing is that I'm not really following any of the rules. Liar! So if you allow me, I'll just, you pay me some money, and it's not really going to cost you much, but, I'll eliminate these Jews from your kingdom, because they're disobeying you. And the king, being the smart, intelligent man that he is, just went right along with it. Said, you know what, Haman, I like you, buddy. You can do whatever you want. So a law goes out and says that in 11 months, all you Jews will be eliminated from the kingdom and be killed. Mothers, daughters, sons, children, everybody, just gone. And bam, that's where chapter 3 ends. It's good stuff. So here are a couple of things that I found interesting. Haman just comes in out of nowhere. He gets the credit for what Mordecai did. It's, by our wonderful king, it's awesome. Second thing was, Mordecai being straight gangster. Like, I'm not bound down to you, Haman. I don't care who you are, man. Like that's Mordecai's my boy. I like him, man. He's a G. So for those of you who don't know, like, the whole thing between him not bowing down, it's because way back when Samuel was king. Here we go. Haman was an Agagite. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but yeah. And like his, descendants? No, the people before him, his, the kings, and then there was, I know this isn't making any sense, but Samuel, when Samuel was king, he was ordered by the Lord to kill the King Amalekite. Yeah, that's his name. And Samuel decided to spare his life, which in turn, the Lord took away the kingdom. So, kind of caused some tension between Mordecai, who was a Jew, a descendant of Samuel, and Haman, who was a descendant of King Amalekite. Yeah. Pretty short chapter, but it sets up like the main plot of the story, that these Jews are going to be killed in less than a year, and they need saving. So you know, gonna read on in chapter 4 and, you know, the rest of the book and see what happens. You know, it's getting pretty awesome, right? I know. Yeah. I appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget to go on Twitter and look up hashtag Esther Challenge, because there are plenty of people reading this book along with you, and they're writing down great things that they've found interesting or things that they liked. Write down things that you found interesting in the comments section below. Yeah. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.